special presentation of the First Mennonite Church of Wadsworth, Ohio, Christmas Coffee House.
Just want to remind you all we are live today. Good morning here. I thought I'd start out with a nice joke I like. Cartoon cutline. A sign painter is quizzing a robbed prophet of doom. He asks, you want the sign to read, "The world ends tomorrow. When do you want to have it?"
That is funny because if the world was ending tomorrow, you would need it today. Yes.
I really like that.
Well, I think we'll start off the evening with a familiar carol to go on with the text by Isaac Watts, music from George Frederick Handel. You might know "Joy to the World." It's number 318 in the hymnal of worship book. It's the blue hymnal. I sing them regularly. One of our song leader, Jan Croyle, step up to lead that at this time.
Our next gift, I'll be the part of Pastor Father.
I think I will play the part of the parsonage son.
How about we set a little mood?
Absolutely.
That's wonderful. I never kissed a girl before I married your mother. Will you be able to tell your children that?
Me, as the parsonage son, replies, "Not with a straight face."
It's wonderful, really. Now we'll move on to Chris Chamberlain with his reindeer monologue.
Very nice.
He has to get in a costume.
He has to get in the costume.
Still a couple minutes.
Still a couple minutes.
Well, this is
That'll be wonderful.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by a generous donation from the Stonewall Fund for Mennonite Research in Canton.
They do great work there. I went there once. I met the president of the Co-Foundation. You know, they work alongside with the research fund for rainforest.
Yes, the rain.
Not many people know that. It's not a well-known fact.
It is, and they've really done a lot of great work towards preserving the rainforest.
Yeah.
And
the Dual Foundation really gets to preserving the rainforest.
their work towards reducing the amount of redwood used in cabinets these days has actually decreased the rating from 15% to 13% since 2004.
Really helpful.
It is.
It's also led to a decrease in home fires, which is
Yes, as many of our viewers are aware, the redwood tree is extremely valuable, and kitchens have a large presence of heat many times.
and flames.
And flames.
Good point. So we'd like to thank them, both the Dual Co-Foundation.
While we're waiting, I bet we could entertain them. I have a little anecdote I've been itching to tell all evening, actually. In mind.
I would not.
Well, actually, I was hoping you might help me out on this one a little bit.
Oh, well, I'd love to.
I was hoping you would play the part of the angel in this. It's entitled "Good Night." I'll be playing the part of God.
And I'll be the angel, if you haven't already heard.
He says, "Woo, I just created a 24-hour period of alternating light and darkness on Earth."
And remember, I'm the angel. So I say, what are you going to do now?
God, played by myself, replies, "Call it a day."
That's very clever.
24 hours is a day. God called it. Well, it looks like we're ready for our next act.
Chris Chamberlain with his reindeer montage.
Really enjoyed that.
Yes, thank you, Chris.
Shortly we'll be hearing from a family traits scene. But before that,
Well, anyone involved in the family trade scene might want to go get ready. Yeah. To plan better and not put two getting readies next to each other. Thank you, planning. Lead like to fill this moment with a nice little joke we pre-planned. There's two parts. I'll be playing the pastor for the first part, and Abraham will be playing member of the church. All right. I'm the pastor. Listen. How did the assistant pastor's sermon go today?
And the member says, it was a poor sermon. Nothing in it at all.
And then I'm still the pastor, but Brian's got to switch roles because me being the pastor, I then see the assistant pastor, and I go, how did it go Sunday morning?
The assistant replies, excellently. I didn't have time to prepare anything myself, so I preached one of yours.
That's a great little joke there.
One of my personal favorites.
Here at XXGM, we enjoy those holiday and church smiles.
Absolutely. I'd like to take this opportunity again to remind you all that this broadcast has been brought to you relatively commercial-free by the memory group based in Akron, Ohio. Your generous donation to them.
Thank you, Memory Group.
Yes.
We'd also like to thank those who donated the memories, the holiday memories candle. Apple Scent has kept it very festive in the room.
Absolutely. It really makes the whole experience that much more enjoyable.
Special thanks to those who put up these Christmas lights, set the tables.
So, what did you ask Chris Kringle for this Christmas, Jeremiah?
Well, I went ahead and asked good old Chris Kringle for some oversized index cards, a funnel, and some mousetraps.
Oh, that'll be great for funneling.
He was good. He was. I funneled quite a bit. It looks like we might be ready for our next skit.
Next, we have a performance from a group which needs no introduction.
Needs no introduction. They asked for their position twice, but they don't seem to know when to go.
Researchers at the Memory Loss Foundation in Akron, Ohio, work with that kind of scenario every day.
Hello, welcome back. We'd like to take a nice little pause with our jokes here. Extra special jokes. I wrote down some oxymorons about church. I came up with about 6. Clear calendar. Calendar's never clear at church.
Never. Not even once.
Volunteer waiting list. No one volunteers. Brief meeting. No, that one out this morning.
Usually lasts quite a bit longer than they say.
Rachel will enjoy this one. Pastor's Day Off. A day off.
No.
Early sign up. Here's one for Warren. Realistic budget.
I think I just came up with one that you might enjoy. Concluding remarks.
Absolutely wonderful.
That was an excellent joke.
That's Adam there.
Thank you.
I enjoy that. More coffee channel. Looks nicely for our appearance. Glad you were coming live here, First Mennonite Church, XXGM, and 8.7 something. Radio. Well, thanks for everyone out there tuning in, and thanks for everyone who's with us here live. I think it's about time to move on to our next skit.